Tonight's game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Wahpeton Baseball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Action Realty, Builder's First Source, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, State Farm Agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Twin Town Villa, Vision Ford, and the Wilkin Drink and Eatery. Now, here's KBMW's Robert Wanek.
Welcome to John Randall Field for Game 2 against Ada tonight. Wahpeton Post 20, 5-0, 28 straight wins dating back to last year. You know the story. Defending Class A state champions. Looking good once again. I'm Robert Wanek here on B92.7 FM. Down on the field for the first game, non-conference game. Had a little bit of fun with that. Put the microphone on Jackson Fleeflet and Cooper Klosterman, and what do you know? They both hit doubles. Jackson Fleeflet doubled twice. He almost left the park. It was a little bit wind-aided, according to him, but it bounced off the base of the fence. Kid's got power, so we're still waiting for his first home run of the summer. It's right around the corner, maybe in Game 2. That's a call, folks. Cooper Klosterman, fantastic job as well. As I just said, he doubled. Aiden Hayek with the win on the mound. Youngster improves to 2-0 this season on the bump for Post 20. Shutout. Wahpeton wins the first game 10-0 in 5 innings. This is the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. I'm going to take a quick break here, get your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups put together. North Dakota Boys State is in the house at John Randall Field. They're going to sing the national anthem. There's, I don't know how many of them here, a lot. Whole crowd wearing the white Boys State shirts, and it's always one of the fun nights of the year. Empty crowd to start the game here. We started off with some hail and some rain pregame. They did a nice job getting the field ready. We started on time, and then temperatures got right back up to about 90 degrees. But now we got the stands filled with Boys State, the concourse filled with people in lawn chairs and golf carts. Typical night at John Randall Field, and I'll be right back with your Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for Acclimated Entry Systems and all your building needs. Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for Acclimated Entry Systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. You're listening to B92.7 FM. This is the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Wahpeton Post 20 took the first game of the night versus Ada 10-0. They have now outscored opponents 61-17. 5-0 on the year is this Wahpeton team. in their Class A state title defense. Continues tonight. Game 2 against Ada. That's coming right up. Boys State is here, North Dakota Boys State. They're going to sing the national anthem, and they are going to fill the stands. So it's going to be a big crowd here after the crowd, like I said, was scarce in the first game. High heats, a little bit of hail before the game. Let's get into your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley starting lineups here on B92.7, starting with Ada Post 26, coached by, I'm not sure I have it down on here. We'll get back to you about with the head coach. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm coming up from the field, filming the first game. A little bit rusty. Got to get into the swing of things. Leading off, Casper Kridzenberger, number 6, playing left field. Brennan Fetting, wearing number 2, playing shortstop. Austin McCraven, wearing number 5, playing center. Lance Kritzberger, wearing number 99, playing third base. Ames Facio, wearing number 10, catching. Cannon Anderson, number 88, playing first base. Looks like Braden Boang, number 18, pitching. Connor Nelson, number 11, playing right. McCoy Anderson, number 9, playing second base. That's Ada Post 26. For Wahpeton Post 20, Caden Kappas. Number 5, shortstop. Skylar Blado, wearing number 3, left field. Jackson Fleeflet, wearing number 7, catcher. Jaden King, number 6, on the bump. Cooper Klosterman, number 9, playing first. Aiden Hayek, number 12, playing third. Nick Langenwalter, number 11, playing second. Josiah Brewer, wearing number 4, playing right. And Miles Hinckley, wearing number 13, playing 8th. And like I said, I may have butchered the Ada lineup here. I just got up here in time to start this pregame show, but we'll get them right when they come to the plate, folks, on your Farmers Union Oil of the Southern Valley. Starting lineups, Wahpeton Post 20 took game 1. We're going on to game 2 here versus Ada tonight. We're going to take a quick break so I can get these lineups in order, and then we're going to be right back to the action at John Randall Field on B92.7 FM.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Mink Coat Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved, and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install select front and rear brake pads and 4 select rotors. Up to $20 in rebates on select AC Delco batteries. Up to $15 in rebates on the purchase of 3 select AC Delco wiper blades. And up to $10 in rebates on the purchase and install select AC Delco cabin air and engine filters. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. SmithMotors.com.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field. Game 2, the nightcap. Wahpeton Post 20 versus Ada Post 26. North Dakota, Minnesota battle here. Lots of new teams that Wahpeton have played so far. Glasgow, Montana, who they shut out 8-0 in their annual Post 20 tournament over the weekend. And now Ada from the Minnesota side of the river, who they shut out 10-0 in 5 innings the first game tonight. North Dakota Boys State just got done singing the national anthem. Thank you. And now we're ready to go with Jaden Big Bird King on the mound, 6'4" lefty, dominant pitcher. But Chris Kappas, talking to him this morning, said, hey, Jaden has a lot more left in the tank, so that's scary to think about. His first start this year, he gave up 1 earned run, 6 Ks across 5 innings to get the win versus Fergus Falls. That was a 10-2 victory, first game of the year. So opening day, Jaden got the nod. He's the ace this year. He's followed in the rotation by Caden Kappas, Cooper Klosterman, and Aiden Hayek. Skylar Blado will also eat up some innings this year, and Braxton Pauley working his way back from an elbow injury, recently cleared, ready to go. They're just building him up. And we're almost ready to go here as Jaden King is warming up. Let's go through your starting lineups once again. Caden Kappas leading off for Wahpeton. Skylar Blado batting second. Jackson Fleeflet in the 3-hole. They'll go shortstop, left field, and catcher. Jaden King on the bump. He's batting cleanup. Cooper Klosterman over at first base. Aiden Hayek over at the hot corner. Nick Langenwalter at the keystone, second base. Joe Brew in right field, and Miles Hinckley, man in the outfield and center. Now leading off for Ada Post 26, Casper Kritzberger. Let's play ball. Josh Nordick behind the plate. Craig Peterson in the field. I'm Robert Wanek on B92.7. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner from Jaden King. Wahpeton wearing the all-whites with the red caps, looking sharp. Ada wearing the navy blue vest with the red undershirt, gray pants, pinstripe down the leg. Second pitch fouled back into the net, and Jaden King quickly up 0-2 to start this evening ball game in Wahpeton. King, the big lefty, works out of the windup. Inside corner, knee high, strikeout looking. King slides the first batter. He sees a chair, and Casper Kritzberger goes ghost in his first at-bat. Brings up Brennan Fetting. He's playing shortstop tonight. He takes a ball off the plate. Ada looking to make a little headway after that 10-0 loss in the first game. They'll have to do it against Jaden King here. 1-0 delivery. Gets a half-hearted swing and a miss. 1-1. Boys Staters like that pitch. They're cheering. Stadium seats are full here at JR. 1-1 delivery from King. Skips in the dirt. Doesn't look like Fleeflet was able to block that one. Gets a piece of Josh Nordick, and Jackson's going to apologize, and Josh Nordick's going to say, hey, it comes with the territory. Fleeflet mic'd up behind the plate the first game. That's going to make for good comedy. 2-1. Way upstairs, 3-1. Talking to the batters. He's always got lots of stuff to say. Phenomenal player as well. Sacrifice fly and 2 doubles from him in the opener. So Jaden King behind 3-1 to Brennan Fetting. 3-1 pitch is fouled back onto First Street, and the count is full. 1 down here in the first inning. Ada starting things off as they visit Wahpeton. 3-2 offering on the way from King. High cheddar. Yes, strikes him out. Back-to-back Ks for Big Bird to start the ball game. Looking to strike out the side in his first action since the weekend tournament. Brings up Austin McCraven. He takes a fastball in the outer half for strike 1. Jaden King wearing the stirrups, Minnesota Twins colors. Second pitch on the way, takes a little bit off, looked like a changeup, foul ball, strike 2. So King humming along here so far, third batter of the game. See you later. High fastball, no chance. Strike 3. Jaden King looking good. Wahpeton gets out of the top of the first inning with Big Bird striking out the side. We're going to go to the bottom half right here on B92.7. This is Post 20 Baseball. We're streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains number 1 today.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. We're in the bottom of the first inning of Game 2. Wahpeton Post 20 versus Ada Post 26. Wahpeton, easy 10-0 win in the first game, moving to 5-0 on the year. That was the summer opener for Ada. They're looking to put together a little better showing tonight in the nightcap. So far, 3 up, 3 down via strikeout against Jaden King. Wahpeton's going to take this lineup to the plate. Caden Kappas, Skylar Blado, and Jackson Fleeflet, followed by Jaden King, Cooper Klosterman, and Aiden Hayek. Rounding out the order is Nick Langenwalter, Josiah Brewer, and Miles Hinckley. So that's how Post 20 will go in this one. Joe Brew getting his first ABs. Eli Kappas was in the lineup the first game. He had a single up the middle. Pitcher on the mound for Ada Post 26 is going to be Braden Bueng, B-U-E-N-G. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, so bear with me up here, folks. As Ada throws the ball down to second base, and we're ready to go, starting off with number 5, Caden Kappas. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's a lovely night here at JR. Like I said in the pregame, the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. A little bit of hail while I was sitting in the parking lot. But we have a half sunlit field. A little bit of shade in the batter's box right now as the first pitch of the bottom half up and in to Caden Kappas for ball 1. Kappas Steps in with the Red Cat 7. Swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Probably wasn't expecting that. 1-0. That evens the count at 1-1. Nice pitch there by Braden Boeng. He drops the throw back to the mound, and the Boys State crowd here gives him a little bit of heck for it, having some fun. He laughs it off, steps back on the rubber. 1-1 delivery to Caden Kappas is on the way. He pieces that one up and hits it hard to center field. Back, off the glove of the center fielder. Bounces off the wall. Kappas trots into second base. That's going to be a double. Sunlight in his eyes, drifting back. I'm going to put that one in the book as a hit. Caden Kappas, extra base hit, presented by High Camp Construction. Once you know who we are, you won't build any other way. It's one way to start the game. That one had a ting off the bat. Barrel party. Caden Kappas is inviting everyone at John Randall Field. Wahpeton's got a runner in scoring position. Brings up Skylar Blado. Blado had a double. Actually, he had a triple in the first game that carried all the way to the center field fence. This kid's got 3 extra base hits already. It's his coming out party here. First full-time season on Legion. First pitch to Skylar Blado. Just a bit outside for a ball. So Wahpeton looking to strike while the iron's hot. Leadoff man Caden Kappas on second. Skylar Blado at the dish. Blado up 2-0. Some serious lumber in the lineup behind Blado. Jackson Fleeflet and Jaden King waiting in the wings. As Boeng comes set. Delivery to Blado. 2-0 pitch. Way inside. He's probably going to have a red light here. 3-0. Like I said, it's a scorcher here, folks. Got to be at least mid-80s down there. We got the AC roaring up here in the Heaven Gene Dietrich press box. 3-0 pitch to Skylar Blado. And that one also off the plate. 4-pitch walk. Presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Streaming this game on KBMW News Live YouTube. You can see what I see as I call it. We're connected to the radio broadcast on that video stream. Check it out. Runners on first and second. Jackson Fleeflet, first pitch, takes outside. Dangerous spot to be in here with number 7, who hit 7 home runs just a season ago. Let's see how they handle him here. Boeng comes set. Delivery to Fleeflet. Another pitch well off the plate. He's got a 2-0 count. Fleeflet redshirted at University of Minnesota Crookston this previous season. Back for his super senior campaign. 2-0 pitch to Jackson Fleeflet. Just misses that one. He's going to foul it down the first base line. So 2-1. Fleeflet not only had a pair of doubles in game 1, he also threw a runner out at second base in a first and third situation. And that was the only real scoring opportunity Ada had in a 10-0 loss. See if he can make some noise here early on in the nightcap. He drills that one to left field. Nice play by the left fielder who plants his foot. Watches it all the way into the glove. Line drive out. So allowed out there for Jackson Fleeflet as he tells Jaden King what he saw at the plate. Jaden King steps into the righty batter's box. High IQ players on this Post 20 team, always telling each other what pitches they saw, what's going down out there. Runners on first and second. Big Bird at the plate. Looked like an off-speed pitch that caught the corner. 0-1. 0-0 bottom of the first. Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. King takes that one in the dirt. If you're just tuning in, Wahpeton 10, 8-0 in the first game. I was down on the field, running all over the place with the camcorder, shooting footage for our Post 20 docuseries. Aiden Hayek got the win. He's now 2-0. Count is even at 1-1. Delivery to King, lines it to the third baseman. Caden Kappas wisely gets back to second base so he doesn't get doubled up. So Fleeflet lines out to the left fielder. Jaden King hits a frozen rope to the third baseman, and Wahpeton has 2 down with runners on first and second. Brings up another heavy hitter, Cooper Klosterman. who also doubled in the first game off the end cap. He hit it high enough in the jet stream, the wind kind of pushed it, but it still goes in the book all the same. Cap is stealing third, and he'll get there. He's going to take a long look at home and pull back to third base. Almost stretched it an extra 90 feet on that pass ball, but he's going to stay put. So runners on second and third as Blado advances to second. Wahpeton 90 feet away from taking a lead here in the first inning. Cooper Klosterman, 1-0 count. Dribbles that one to the shortstop. Scoops it up, throws to first. Out number 3. Play was made by Brennan Fetting, throws it over to Cannon Anderson, and we got a scoreless first inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton Post 20 versus Ada Post 26, right here in Wahpeton at John Randall Field. We'll be right back on B92.7 FM and streaming live on KBMW News Live YouTube.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Hey, friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Thank you for joining us tonight on the broadcast on B92.7 FM. I'm Robert Wanek, and nowhere else I'd rather be on a summer night than John Randall Field. Says a lot coming from a Breckenridge Post 53 alumni, but hey, there's something magical going down here. Wahpeton and Ada 0-0 after 1. Jaden King on the mound for Post 20. First pitch of the inning, strike at the knees, right down Broadway. At the plate, Lance Kritzberger, after King struck out the side in the first inning. Second pitch outside, Jackson Fleeflet somehow snares it. It's ball 1. Kritzberger playing third today. Wearing number 99. Couple offensive lineman numbers here. Wide receiver number, I guess, for Cannon Anderson, wearing number 88. He's playing first base. Kritzberger follows it in the net. 1-2. King working out of the windup. 1-2 pitch. Off the plate. Can't make contact. Strikeout number 4. Don't blink now, but Jaden King is mowing down this lineup. Brings up number 10. Ames Facino. First pitch to Ames. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. He's going to step out of the box. Think about it a little bit and get back in there against the 6'4 lefty King. 0-1 pitch. That one hit down the right field line, drifting into the foul fence. Josiah Brewer gave chase. We watched him crash into that fence on a diving attempt during Post 20's weekend tournament. Popped out of his glove, but showed off his range in that tournament, and they've had him in both left field and right field so far this season. He will also be batting this game. So 0-2 count here, 1 down, 0-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton versus Ada. 0-2 pitch from King just off the plate. Goes to the backstop. Fleeflet trying to steal a strike there, and he can't hang on. 1-2. King peers over the top of his glove. He'll enter the windup, and he'll get his 5th straight K. Jaden King lighten up this Ada lineup. Brings up Cannon Anderson. Trying to be the man that stops King from striking out the side for a second straight inning. It's a tall task. Superhero stuff. First pitch to Anderson is a strike, knee high, outside corner. The King is dealing, folks. You can watch on KBMW News Live YouTube. 0-1. That one is flared to right field. Josiah Brewer playing very shallow, and he'll catch it on the line, about 20 feet behind third base. But not before Jaden King strikes out two batters looking, and Wahpeton holds Ada scoreless for the second straight inning. Post 20 coming up to bat, 0-0, bottom 2 at John Randall Field. You're listening to Wahpeton Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to John Randall Field on B92.7 FM. And for those of you streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live, you'll get the view from Hebben Gene Dietrich press box. Wahpeton is tied with Ada 0-0. Post 20 coming to hit in the bottom of the second inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton won the matinee game easily, 10-0. Aiden Hayek stepping to the plate now for Post 20. One of the guys making sure that there's no let-up in this Post-20 team that graduated some stellar players last year, such as Tori Ulick, Caden Hockert, Gavin Schroeder, Riley Timian, Jack Rittenauer. The list goes on and on. Aiden Hayek filling those shoes just fine. First pitch to Hayek. Big hack. Curveball. Gets him guessing on that one for strike one. Boang will line up in the windup for the second pitch of the at-bat. The lefty delivers. Another curveball. Strike two. That one was definitely a hanger. Pretty good location, though. Low. If you're going to hang your curveball, you don't want it to be at the belt or higher. And he got that one down in the zone, and here comes the 0-2 to Hayek. Three straight curves. Hayek skies that one to center. It's going to carry. Center fielder drifting, and he has no play on it. Over his head. Rolls to the warning track. Hayek, he's rounding second hard, and here he comes. He's going to get into third base standing. Aiden Hayek. Let's go, young man. Second triple of the season for Hayek. Number 12, piling on the extra base hits. Wahpeton has the go-ahead run 90 feet away here in the second inning, trying to break this 0-0 ball game. Brings up Nick Langenwalter, number 11. Looking to pick up the RBI here. Your number 7 hitter tonight. First pitch is a fastball in the dirt, outside, ball one. So Hayek hit that one up in the jet stream, as we said. Ball carrying a lot tonight. And the center fielder just kept drifting back until he realized he wasn't going to be able to track it down. Landed it deep in the grass in center field and rolled onto the warning track. That extra base hit presented by our friends at High Camp Construction. 2-0 now to Nick Langenwalter. Swings and misses, fall ball. Just got a sliver of that baseball. Josiah Brewer waiting on deck here. And Miles Hinckley in the hole. He will round out the Wahpeton Post 20 lineup. Two-one, Nick Langenwalter. Fastball climbs the ladder, and he's got a hitter's count. Going to put this pitch in a box and try to send it a long way if it comes into his wheelhouse. 3-1, Boang, delivery, Langenwalter hits that one off the barrel to center field, and it's going to drop for a single. Nick Langenwalter stays red hot, drives in the first run of the ball game. Wahpeton leads Ada 1-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Having a lot of fun this season already at John Randall Field, Post 20 6-0. We're super excited at KBMW about our docu-series that we're filming on Post 20. It's going to be a blast. Stay tuned. Josiah Brewer steps to the plate after Aiden Hayek scores on that Nick Langenwalter single. Brewer takes a swing at the first pitch, fouls it over the top of the press box. Brewer playing excellent outfield this year. His only issue at the plate has been a little too patient, watching a couple strike twos and a couple strike threes across the plate, so it's good to see him take a hack at a first pitch strike there. 0-1 delivery, and that's kind of what we're talking about. That one got a lot of the plate, and he watches it in, and it's 0-2. So Joe Brew, he's going to have to be a little bit resilient here in his first plate appearance of the evening, down 0-2, with Nick Langenwalter at first base. That one upstairs, Langenwalter goes to second, and he'll get a stolen base. Nice play there, though, by the Ada shortstop, Brennan Fetting. That ball skipped past the second baseman. Fetting dove and knocked it down with his body to keep Langenwalter at second. Stolen base for Nick Langenwalter. Josiah Brewer, 1-2 count. Left-handed delivery on the way. Fights off that inside pitch, fouls it out of play down the third base side. It's going to land right behind the Wahpeton dugout. Joe Brew wearing number 4. He's got a 1-2 count. Runner on second base. Falls off the 1-2 pitch. No, he does not. He swings and misses. Strike 3, but the catcher drops it, and he throws it into the outfield. Josiah Brewer's going to be safe on the strikeout. Nick Langenwalter's going to score on the errant throw, so it's going to be a strikeout. Wild pitch. Throwing error on the catcher. So after that sequence, Ada has dug himself a 2-0 hole on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bottom of the second inning, nobody out. Wahpeton making long innings a pastime here at John Randall Field. I think Brewer thought he fouled that one off because he didn't run right away, and Josh Nordic said, I did not see it hit the bat. Either way, Brewer will take it. He's on first base. Brings up your 9-hitter, left-hander Miles Hinckley. First pitch to Hinckley, rolls it over to first base. It's going to be an out at 1. Josiah Brewer gets over safely to second. So fielder's choice. Hinckley does a job and advances Brewer to second base. Brings up Caden Kappas in the leadoff spot. Play made there at first base by Cannon Anderson. First pitch to Kappas, well outside for ball 1. And the throw is going to go into shallow center field. Second baseman picks it up, but Josiah Brewer alertly scampers to third base. Textbook base running by Joe Brew. 1 down, a ground ball to the right side will score Brewer here. Leadoff man Kappas at the plate. Takes another pitch that is well high. 2-0. Caden Kappas, golden opportunity here. The infield is in all around. They know what a 3-0 Wahpeton lead could mean for this game, and Kappas belts it right through the left side with the infield playing up. Scores Josiah Brewer. RBI single for Caden Kappas. Brewer coming into the plate a little bit ginger. Not sure if he tweaked his leg going into second or what, but not looking 100%. A little bit of a limp there from Josiah Brewer. RBI single for Caden Kappas. He's now 2 for 2. Pair of singles. Blado squares to bunt. Pitch is about 2 feet outside, 1-0. Skylar Blado's got the open stance, red and white New Balances. 1-0 pitch hits the belt for strike one. Let's get that scoreboard updated on KBMW News Live YouTube. It's a 3-0 post 20 lead. Caden Kappas probably going to go here even against the lefty, and he doesn't, so I'd like to see them challenge the lefty here, because even in a situation where the lefty lifts his leg and goes to first, Kappas has a good chance of reaching second base. Leg kick there keeps Kappas at bay, and the pitch is a ball. 2-2 to Skylar Blado. To Blado, just off the plate. Home plate umpire Josh Nordic takes a long look at it, and it's ball 3. We're going to have a payoff pitch here with one down. Caden Kappas on first. Skylar Blado at the plate. Wahpeton leading 3-0. Blado hits that one to right field a mile high. It's going to drift into foul territory, and nobody's going to get there. First baseman took kind of a tough angle at it. Blado's going to live to see another pitch here. Jackson Fleeflet on deck. Jaden King in the hole. Wahpeton looking to move to 6-0, excuse me, on the young season. Kappas does go, pitches outside for ball 4, so he'll get into second standing, and Blado will hustle down to first base. That walk presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Brings up Jackson Fleeflet. Wahpeton's got runners on first and second with a 3-0 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Fresh count for Jackson Fleeflet. First pitch, strike on the inside corner. Fleeflet doesn't like it, but he crowds the plate. He was hit 4 times in the Lemoore game alone. 0-1. Fleeflet grips the bat, takes strike 2. Breaking ball that looked like it came in above the belt. He's not going to get the benefit of the doubt, and Wahpeton's number 3 hitter's down 0-2. Has not struck out on the season, does not strike out hardly at all. And he's down 0-2 here against Boang. 2-strike delivery. Fleeflet fouls that one off. Blado on first. Kappas on second. Jackson Fleeflet 0-2 count at the plate. Facing Braden Boang. And that's going to be a balk. So Caden Kappas showing off all his best dance moves at second base. Shortstop breaks behind him. Braden Boang does a little twitch on the hill, and both runners are going to move up. Runners on second and third. 0-2 count to Jackson Fleeflet. We'll see if he remains dangerous. Pitch is off the plate, ball 1. Tough pitch to lay off of. Great chase pitch by Boang, but you're not going to get this kid to chase. 1-2. Fleeflet works his way back in the count. 1-2 pitch, fouls it into the netting, just missed that one. A pair of doubles and a sacrifice fly for Jackson Fleeflet in game 1 today. 1-2, number 7, standing in the batter's box. Dangerous hitter, Jackson Fleeflet. Barely gets a piece of that one, and the other batter's box just sticks the bat out. And he's going to be a tough out. So if he wants to hang around and foul pitches off, could be a long at bat for Boang. Boang, the left-hander, working out of the stretch with runners on second and third. Jackson Fleeflet down 1-2 in the count. Calls for time. So Boang taking his time there on the mound. Fleeflet had one too many bat wags, and he's ready for a break. All right, we're back in. 1-2. Jackson Fleeflet in the batter's box. Crushes that one to center field, way high in the air. It's carrying, and that one's off the top of the wall. So Fleeflet's going to have to wait a little longer for his home run, but he'll settle for a 2 RBI double. presented by High Camp Construction. That launch angle is nuts, folks. He's hitting it way, way, way up into the ozone layer today. And the third double of the night for Jackson Fleeflet results in 2 more Wahpeton runs. It's 5-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're still in the bottom of the second inning. It's been a 5-run second. 1 out. Jaden King steps to the plate. So Jackson Fleeflet on second base. Jaden King in the batter's box. Takes it in the dirt. Fleeflet thinks about going to third, but he'll caution against it and go back to second. As Boeing comes set in the stretch. Slide step to home. Inside for a strike. Again, these look like they're further inside than they are because King is also crowding the plate. His back foot, wide open stance, but his back foot is near the plate. King fouls that one off into the net. So going back to that last at-bat, first 2 pitches were strikes looking to Jackson Fleeflet. Then he took a ball very close, fouled off the next 3 pitches, and then smashed a double off the fence in center field. King takes high. Fleeflet dancing all over the place at second base. Got the catcher's attention, but he's not stealing. 2-2 to Jaden King. Inside out swing. He's going to softly foul that towards the first baseman who can't make the catch. Steve Hockert, first base coach, doing his best to get out of the way there. And we have some darkness here at the plate at John Randall Field as the shadows have entered the infield, allowing the players an opportunity to cool off a little bit. 2-2 to Jaden King. Upstairs, full count. Wahpeton in the bottom of the second on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Jaden King takes ball 4, battles back from a 1-2 count. That walk presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. That's going to bring up Cooper Klosterman. I was saying earlier we had him mic'd up the first game for several innings. He hit a double while wearing the mic, made some plays at first base. Another new look face to this A-Legion team who's having a fantastic start to the campaign for this 5-0 post-20 team. I'm Robert Wanek. Thanks for joining us tonight on B92.7 FM. Got this game streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. And that ball is high. So we got a 1-0 count. To Cooper Klosterman. It's going to be 2-0 as that ball is downstairs. Cooper Klosterman wearing number 9. Shortstop comes in to have a little conversation with his pitcher. It's been a 5-run inning for Wahpeton, and there's 1 out with runners on first and second. Cooper Klosterman at the plate. If they get to Aiden Hayek, we will have officially batted around. 2-0 pitch to Cooper Klosterman on the way. He hits that one hard to center, and that one's going to carry back. Center fielder does make the grab this time on the warning track. That's a nice catch by Austin McCraven. That's got to make him feel good after the last 2 just kept on carrying out of his reach. So McCraven drifts back, catches it with the sun just beating down on him for the second out of the inning. Fleeflet will tag to third, and Braden Steffens will courtesy run for him. And we have batted around as Aiden Hayek, who started the inning, steps to the plate. Runners on first and third. First pitch to Hayek. Outside and low. He swings and misses over the top of it. 0-1. Wahpeton, 5 hits, 5 runs. Bottom of the second inning. Ada still scoreless on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As Braden Boang, trying to get out of this inning. 2 down, first and third. Lefty throws it in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Aiden Hayek at the plate. Tripled in his first at-bat. 1-1. Delivery on the way to Hayek. Rolls that one towards the shortstop. He'll backhand it deep in the hole. No chance at a play on Hayek. That's an infield single, so 2 for 2 for Aiden Hayek. Picked up the win on the mound in Game 1. 2 hits in Game 2. Kid can do no wrong this summer. And that's going to score courtesy runner Braden Steffens. It's going to move Jaden King to second base. And it's 6-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton piling it on in the second inning against Ada. Steamrolling towards a couple of 10-run victories as Nick Langenwalter pops that one up in the infield. Second baseman for Ada makes a catch. That was McCoy Anderson. He'll end the inning after Wahpeton scores 6 runs on 6 hits in the bottom of the second inning. We're going to take a quick break on B92.7 FM. Be right back with more baseball from John Randall Field.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30, and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
There are some things you don't want to fall behind on, especially when it comes to your health. A colorectal cancer screening is one. Essentia Health reminds you to schedule your colorectal cancer screening, which can detect and even prevent colorectal cancer before symptoms appear. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider online at essentiahealth.org to learn which screening option is right for you. Stay ahead of colorectal cancer and get screened.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. I would like to let you know about our DEF fluid. Whether you're looking for a 2.5 gallon jug or a 275 gallon tote, we've got you covered. You can also grab it at the pumps at the Southern Valley Travel Center located on the 210 bypass. So whatever your DEF needs are, we're here to help.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, home of your defending Class A state champion, Post 20. They're rolling tonight, 6-0 in Game 2 against Ada after winning 10-0 in the first game. We're only in the top of the third inning. Ada back to the plate. Jaden King, after a long break, will deliver the first pitch of the inning. And that one, bell-tie fastball in the outside corner. That's the only thing about this Wahpeton lineup. They like to bat around, and the pitchers have to wait a long time. Tough to stay loose. As King says, that does not bother me. 0-2, 2 fastballs, well located. First one on the outside half, belt high. Second one down the center below the knees. 0-2 pitch, just a little bit lower, and that one's going to be a ball. King, 5 Ks already. Pitcher on pitcher battle here, lefty on lefty, and Jaden King wins it. Swing and a miss. Braden Boang strikes out. 6th strikeout victim of the game. Brings up Connor Nelson, your right fielder. So Jaden King stretches the arm out a little bit, ready to go again. Leg kick. Pitch just off the inside corner for a ball. King's got a pretty low leg kick, and he kind of kicks the toe out towards first base. Very effective when there's a runner on. 1-0 pitch from King. That gets a foul ball that goes right back into the umpire's face mask, Josh Nordick. And Fleetfoot trying to apologize for that one too, and looked like Josh Nordic just kind of shook his head like, that's a foul ball. It's not your fault. 1-1. That one is softly hit over King's head. Charging at second base is Langenwalter. Sidearm throw to first base. Out by a half step. Nick Langenwalter. Back-to-back games with a web gem from that kid. Did it in the tournament at third, and he did it tonight at second base. Ball hit with a little bit of spin over Jaden King's head on the mound. Fleetfoot fielded it behind him, and Langenwalter fielded it behind him, and threw him out. Fantastic play, Nick Langenwalter. That brings up McCoy Anderson. So Nick Langenwalter, who did not start the first game of the season, has been absolutely dynamite every game since for Post 20. 1-1 count. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike has Anderson backing away. He's down 1-2. 2 outs here. That one, 2-hopper to Caden Kapp is deep at short, and he'll throw a dart to first base. Cooper Klosterman catches it, and that's going to do it for the top of the third inning. Wahpeton 6-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Quick word from our sponsors, and we're going to be right back with Post 20 Baseball on B92.7 FM.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
On to the bottom of the third inning here at John Randall Field. The Boys State crowd getting rowdy at JR. Pretty fun here tonight as Wahpeton has scored 16 runs and Ada is still scoreless through a game and a half. 10-0 in the first game, Post 20 taking care of business. 6-0 now as Wahpeton comes up to bat in the bottom of the third on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. A few extra base hits already for Wahpeton presented by Heitkamp Construction. We had an Aiden Hayek triple, his second of the season. Some people get 2 triples in their career. He's got 2 on the season, so young man's off to a great start. We got a double from Jackson Fleetfoot, his third in this doubleheader. And, yeah, that's it. We had the double and we had the triple. 6 runs on the board, all of them coming in the second inning for Wahpeton, and that brings up Josiah Brewer. So Joe Brew starting off the bottom of the third inning. Hits a hard ball, 1-hopper to third. Third baseman snags it. Clean throw to first for the out. So the first hard contact of the season for Josiah Brewer, who hustled out a strikeout that resulted in a pass ball his first time. Hits that one hard to the third baseman for an out. But the good thing is he's moving good. He was limping after his first at-bat, and now he looks like he's moving pretty good. Good to see Josiah is okay. Brings up Miles Hinckley in the 9 spot. He reached via fielder's choice his first at-bat. That pitch is in the dirt. So Wahpeton, if they can put 4 runs across here in the next couple innings, we'll be going home early. First baseman now is going to have a conversation with the pitcher. So lots of conversations going on between the infield and the Ada pitcher. That's Cannon Anderson going to talk to Braden Boying. Anderson heads back to first base. He's playing strangely deep, almost out in the outfield. Might not be a bad place for Hinckley to turn on one, because if he hits it to Cannon Anderson out on the outfield grass there, he's going to beat him to the bag. Hinckley's got some wheels. Hinckley hits that one way up in the air. Shortstop giving chase, second base giving chase. And that is going to be your second baseman, McCoy Anderson, waving his arms, calling for the catch, and he makes it. Just like that, 2 down, and a little bit of momentum here from Ada. They did hold Wahpeton scoreless in the first inning, then Wahpeton burst for 6 in the second. So Caden Kappas back to the top of the Wahpeton order now, starting a 2-out rally. Something he's got in his repertoire. Well, let's see if he does it right here. I'm sitting here with my 64-ounce water. It's hot out today. Trying to stay hydrated on the call. 1-0 to Kappas. Takes that one down, 2-0. First game I was under the sun on the field filming for our docu-series on the Wahpeton baseball team. Glad to be back with you on the call here as Kappas hits that one way up in the air down the left field line, drifting to the fence, warning track. And it's dropped at the warning track. Casper Kritzberger drops that one at the warning track. That's going to be an E7. Had it measured in his glove. Pops out. The sun out there playing mind games with this Ada outfield. He had it measured, parked underneath it, but he just couldn't reel it in. So Kappas will reach second on the E7, and we'll see if that gets this post 20 lineup rolling in the third inning. Blado fouls it off to the backstop. Wahpeton 6, 8-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bottom of the third inning at John Randall Field. Skylar Blado looking to tack on an RBI as Kappas is going for third. Throw down is off the mark, and Kappas is in with a head first slide. So he gets on via error, and that's a mistake as he steals third base. But Skylar Blado facing an 0-2 count here for post 20 with 2 down in the inning. Blado starts his swing but quickly stops it, and the ball is way outside. 1-2. Skylar Blado oozing with confidence here to start this summer. The NDSCS baseball commit showing that he's got the stuff to be a starter on A-Legion. Batting in the number 2 hole and doing a fine job. 1-2 pitch bounces in the dirt, and Blado has worked this count back to even at 2-2. Minnesota Twins today, folks. 17-9, putting on a show at Target Field. Shout out to Yoni Fobb and the Fobb family. They were at the game today. As Blado takes ball 3 outside, and he has worked an 0-2 count back to full. Fobb and the family going to a pair of Rockies games, courtesy of KBMW with the tickets. We appreciate you guys over at Snap Fitness. Full count. Blado. Ground ball to the shortstop. Takes a hop off the lip, and he snags it and throws to first for the out. What a play. Ball that was rolling smoothly towards the shortstop. Brennan Fetting skipped off the lip, and he snared it. Threw it over to first for the third out of the inning. Wahpeton 6, 8-0. 3 innings complete on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll head to the fourth inning after a quick word from our sponsors on B92.7 FM.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple. Integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, Jamie, and Melissa have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Egg Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved, and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Back at John Randall Field for the top of the fourth inning, Post 20 with a commanding 6-0 lead over Ada on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Post 20 won the first game 10-0. Business as usual, as Wahpeton is now 5-0 on the season. We have some changes here. Braden Steffens checks into the outfield for Wahpeton. He's in left. Nick Langenwalter moves over to third base. Avery Malmy to second base. Skylar Blado shifts out to right field. Jaden King still on the mound. Bunt attempt and a beauty. Gets past King. Langenwalter fields it at third. Submarine throw. Safe. And that's going to break up the Jaden King no-hitter, despite a phenomenal play by Nick Langenwalter once again. Just a bit late. So that's going to be an infield single for the leadoff man, Casper Kritzberger. Fantastic bunt by the leadoff man. Just got past Jaden King as he bolted for it off the pitcher's mound, and third baseman Nick Langenwalter, his submarine throw, a tish late. Brings up Brennan Fetting as Ada has their first base runner of the ball game. Fetting falls it to the backstop, 0-1. Jaden King, no hitter broken up here in the top of the fourth inning. Just misses inside half with his fastball there. King's fastball tough on righties because it just keeps running in. It doesn't have a straight plane to it. It darts from outside to in. It plays real well, lots of movement. And that one he leaves upstairs and he's behind in this count 3-1. So Ada, if they can get on base here, they'll have two base runners with nobody down. Trying to chip into the 6-0 Wahpeton lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Full count. Jaden King says not so quick as he tries to reel it back in against Brennan Fetting. Fetting struck out looking his first time. Casper Kritzberger at first base. King goes home, and he's going to hit him. Full count pitch hits Fetting, and Ada does indeed have back-to-back base runners. Casper Kritzberger moves to second. Brennan Fetting's going to rub some dirt on it after being hit by that pitch. Brings up your number 3 hitter, Austin McCraven, who struck out looking, part of the 1-2-3 first inning for Jaden King, striking out the side. So the left-handed hitting McCraven versus the left-handed pitching King. And King's fastball just outside. Fleetfoot's attempt to pull it back in the zone. It's not going to trick the home plate ump. 1-0. King's 1-0 pitch. That one does catch the outside corner. 1-1. Looked a lot like the last pitch. So King sticking with that fastball that's inside to righties and outside to lefties. And we're going to have a Minn Kota Ag Products mound visit from head coach Chris Kappas. So Jaden King cruising along here, 6-0 Wahpeton, but he does have runners on first and second now with nobody out, and Wahpeton can be a little creative here. These are non-conference games. They don't need Jaden King to go any further, so not sure how long of a leash he's going to have. I'm assuming Kappas is going to let him go and work through this jam. Good experience for him early in the season, but he's certainly not going to go too deep in this ballgame if he lets a few guys on. Again, this mound visit presented by Minn Kota Ag Products. So we're ready to go here again after that brief mound visit. Jaden King looking to regroup. He allowed an infield single to the leadoff man and hit the second batter. As that one's going to get away from Fleetfoot, that's going to be a passed ball. He's got to have that one. And Fleetfoot's been a little spotty behind the dish defensively this summer, as great as he's been on offense. He spent his first season at Crookston redshirting, so he does need to get into the swing of things again. Getting back into baseball shape. Kind of got that one kind of snuck up on him and squirted away to the left side. Big swing and a miss is going to make it 2-2 here to the 3-hitter, Austin McCraven. Runners on second and third now. Nobody out. Ada looking to score their first run of the day. It's been 3 hours and they're still scoreless. Yikes. Handcuffs him with a fastball that he pretty much could have kissed. It was so high and inside. Swung at it anyways and he strikes out. Jaden King with another K. First out of the inning brings up Lance Kritzberger. King got a gift there, wrapped and delivered. Full count, high and inside, strikeout. And the first pitch here to Kritzberger is fouled back. Oh, 1 to Kritzberger. Kritzberger backs away, but that one is belt high on the inside corner for a strike. Seen that a couple times where the batter is backing away because King's fastball looks like it's going to run in on you. And Fleetfoot makes a fantastic catch there just as I'm dogging his defense early on in the season. He lunges into the lefty batter's box to save a run. Ball 1, 1-2 to Lance Kritzberger. Strike 3, looking. Jaden King picks up the phone, rings him up. Another K for Big Bird, number 8. He's looking good. 2 down now as he tries to work his way out of this jam. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Ames Facino. Jaden King allowed the first 2 runners on base. He's taking care of the next 2 himself with strikeouts. 3 strikeouts in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and a pair more here in the fourth. Tough assignment when you got to go against Jaden King. 0-1. On the way from King. Fastball at the knees, in or half. What are you going to do with that pitch? Nothing. 0-2. Infield almost completely shaded here at John Randall Field, as is center and right. Left field still getting some rays of sunshine. 0-2 pitch from King, way outside. 1-2. King facing Facino. Got him to strike out his first time. 1-2. 2-2 is that one well outside again. High fastball. King looking for strikeout number 9 here. Wahpeton will take a third out anyway. They can get it. Leading 6-0. Top of the 4th inning. The count's going to be full. 3 straight high and outside fastballs. Wahpeton up on Ada. 6-0. 2 down. Top of the 4th. Ada knocking on the door with runners on second and third. This count is full. King, delivery. Swing and a miss. Jaden King strikes out the side for the second time in this ball game, and Wahpeton keeps the shutout going. Wahpeton 6, Ada 0. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th. This is B92.7 FM.
No one woke up this morning and thought,
I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Wahpeton in the driver's seat, 6-0, leading Ada here as we head to the bottom of the fourth. They beat Ada 10-0 earlier in the evening. Wahpeton now 5-0 on the season. Jaden King's no-hitter broken up on, of all things, a bunt single. You hate to see it, but that's how she goes tonight. One hit so far given up by King. He has 9 strikeouts. Dude has been unhittable, the 6'4 lefty nicknamed Big Bird. So Wahpeton trying to get another 10-run victory. They're going to need to score 4 runs in the next 2 innings. Holding Ada scoreless will definitely help. That was the final in the first game, 10-0. Here's the lineup to do it. They're going to start this inning off with Jackson Fleeflet, Jaden King, and Cooper Klosterman. Back-to-back-to-back boomers with the bat. Fleeflet so far, 1 for 2 with a double and a run in this ball game. His double, couple feet from the top of the fence in right. Just hitting the ball a little too high tonight, Jackson Fleeflet is. He's getting it way up in the air. It's got some carry on it, but it's staying up there a little too long and not getting out quick enough. I did call a Jackson Fleeflet homer before the game started. I'm sticking to it. What better time than now? Number 7, stepping into the box. Tearing the cover off the baseball this summer. Fun to watch at the plate. First pitch on the way to Fleeflet. That one's down for ball 1. Jackson's got 3 doubles in the doubleheader today. 1-0 count to Fleeflet. That one is off the plate. Fleeflet steps over the top of the plate, doesn't swing. Luis Arias style, dancing all around with the feet, getting a good look at that pitch. 2-0 count to Jackson Fleeflet. Pitch is on the way. Fleeflet hits that one again, sky high, and the right fielder's going to give chase. Not going to catch that one. One hops off the top of the wall. Almost a ground rule double. And the fences are pretty high in the air here, folks. 3 doubles for Jackson Fleeflet, and he keeps piling them up this summer for Post 20. He's going to like that slugging percentage when he opens the Game Changer app, that's for sure. Brings up Jaden King. Trying to add some insurance runs. Jackson Fleeflet on second base after that double presented by Highcamp Construction. Jaden King ropes it to the third baseman. He knocks it down, picks it up bare hand. No play. So King is going to get on. I think we got to give him a hit on that one. That was hit very hard. Wouldn't really call that one a routine play, so Jaden King can look out at the scoreboard and see a hit being put on there. Back-to-back hits for Wahpeton brings up Cooper Klosterman. First pitch to Klosterman, he fouls it off towards his own dugout. Nice snag over there by Avery Malmy in the on-deck circle. Malmy ready to get his first at-bat of the day. Klosterman might just load the bases for him. We'll see what happens here in this at-bat. Second pitch to Cooper is ball 1 at the letters, 1-1. Cooper twirls the bat, 1-1 pitch on the way, and he hits that one again towards his own dugout. Way out in front is Cooper. Wahpeton 6, Ada 0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We're in the bottom of the fourth at John Randall Field in Wahpeton. Pitch on the way, right up the middle. That one was laced for a single. It's going to bring Jackson Fleetfoot around third. Here comes the throw, and he's going to get in standing. So an RBI single for Cooper Klosterman, who now has double-digit RBIs with his 10th of the season. A double, a single, and a single. That's how Wahpeton goes to start this inning. Jaden King is now on second. Cooper Klosterman is on first. And Avery Malmy will hit for Aiden Hyack, who takes a seat after going 2 for 2 to start this ball game. First pitch Malmy sees is a fastball low and in. Tough pitch to hit, so he's going to wait for something better. Oh and 1, Avery Malmy in the box. Second pitch is upstairs for a ball, 1-1. Malmy looking to tack on a run here for Wahpeton. Trying to make an impact coming off the bench in this game. He hits that one up the middle. Shortstop's going to range over. He's going to get it right on the bag. He'll touch the bag, and he will fire to first, and the first baseman can't handle it. That's going to be a rare E3 on a perfect throw that just goes off of the first baseman's glove. A little bit to the left of the first baseman, but by all means a good throw from the shortstop, and the first baseman just botches it. So we'll have a fielder's choice and a throwing error, and that'll bring in another run. 8-0 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton in total control of this game. Brings up Nick Langenwalter. So Malmy puts it in play, gets on base. That's all you got to do. Nick Langenwalter takes a strike that bounced in the dirt, so it's going to be 0-1 to Nick. Second pitch to Nick is high and outside, 1-1. Avery Malmy over to second base on that throwing error. Cooper Klosterman comes around to score the 8th run of the game. And Nick Langenwalter takes a ball in the dirt, 2-1. Avery Malmy's going to hustle over to third. So Malmy with some good contact towards the middle. Looked like it was going to be a tough luck double play that got fielded on the bag, but first baseman just couldn't catch the throw. So Nick Langenwalter looking to make it hurt here with Avery Malmy on third. Langenwalter takes a pitch on the outside corner right on the black, 2-2. Couple tough ones called on Nick at this at-bat. We'll see how he does here with an even count, 2 strikes on him. Outside, nice block by your catcher, Ames Facino, number 10. Nick Langenwalter at the dish. Double ones. Playing second and third this game. And Braden Steffens in the on-deck circle, looking to get his first at-bat of the game as well. There's only one out here. Bottom of the fourth on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton 8-0. Takes that one eye high, and that's going to be a ball. Ball 4. Nick Langenwalter trots down to first base on that walk presented by Matt and Amanda Frederick at State Farm. Brings up number 15, Braden Steffens. He closed out the first game on the mound, had some good stuff, kept the shutout intact in the 10-0 Wahpeton lead. 10-0 Wahpeton win, excuse me. So Steffens, right-hander, steps into the box. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. On the hill is Caden Dahl. So Dahl has an 0-1 count here to Braden Steffens. Number 15 facing number 15 here. Only one man can win this battle. 1 down. So Wahpeton needs 2 more here for a 10-run rule. Of course, they do have to play the 5th inning yet. Pitch on the way to Steffens. That one way low for a ball. They throw behind the runner, Langenwalter, and they almost get him. But head first slide's going to get him back in time. It's a nice snap throw from Ada. So Dahl back on the bump. 2-1 count to Braden Steffens. That one inside goes right underneath his arms for a ball, 3-1. So Steffens, good opportunity to get on base here in his first at-bat of the night. And Steffens rolls that one to the first baseman. He's going to flip it to Dahl, and the pitcher does a nice job covering for out number 2. And first baseman thought that was the third out of the inning, but just number 2, so he'll go back to his spot. Braxton Pauley comes in to pinch hit, and he promptly hits it right over the second base bag. Looks like an RBI single up the middle, and indeed it is as the throw comes home late. Braxton Pauley, he's going to celebrate, knock his knuckles together at first base. RBI single for the young man, who's going to be a key part of this pitching rotation, working his way back from that elbow injury. Good to see him have some success out on the diamond. Braxton Pauley with the RBI. And now we do have a 10-0 game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. If Wahpeton can hold Ada scoreless in the top of the 5th, we'll be going home early. Which is fine with me. It was hot out today. You know, first game down on the field, filming for the docu-series that we're going to release with KBMW. You're not going to want to miss that. Caden Kappas lines it, one hops the second baseman. And that's going to be an E4. He sat back on that one. Should have been a routine ball. A little bit of complacency. It's always tough judging up here in the press box, you know, what I think should be a hit or an error at the Legion level, but a play that would be made by an average play, basically, and that one hopped right in front of him. So Kappas gets enough hits. We'll put that one as an error. As his brother Eli Kappas steps to the plate and falls off the first pitch he sees. Eli Kappas, 2 down. Wahpeton's leading 10-0. They have 14 hits up on the scoreboard. Eli Kappas hits that one in the hole. That's going to be a base hit, his second hit of the day. They're going to send Pauley. Throw on the way to the plate. Throws there. He goes head first. Catcher makes the tag, and Pauley's hung out to dry. Chris Kappas will take the blame for that one. He waved him around, and Pauley, he's a big dude. He was chug-a-lugging. Put in the effort. Got dirty, but he's out at the plate. So that'll do it. Wahpeton 10, Ada 0. We're going to go to the top of the 5th inning on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Post 20 looking to close it out and go home, outscoring Ada 20-0. Let's see if they can do it when we get back from this break on B92.7 FM.
Save big this month with Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Up to $40 in rebates on the purchase and install select front and rear brake pads and 4 select rotors. Up to $20 in rebates on select AC Delco batteries. Up to $15 in rebates on the purchase of 3 select AC Delco wiper blades. And up to $10 in rebates on the purchase and install of select AC Delco cabin air and engine filters. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. SmithMotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
When it was clear that my dad could not live on his own, I was worried. He was still independent, but he needed assistance. I didn't know I had any options. Then I brought up my concerns to my wife.
Well, and I had heard so many good things about Twin Town Villa, so I suggested we stop out and take a tour.
The minute we walked through the door and met the staff, I knew this was the perfect option for Dad. Dad's Twin Town Villa apartment is clean and spacious, plenty of room for my active dad to move around.
Twin Town Villa was and is our best option. It'll be yours too. Call or stop in for a tour today.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, top of the 5th inning here. Carter Hawkert on the mound. Jaden King, he's going to go to center field. They're going to pull the plug early on his day. 9 strikeouts through 4 innings. He struck out the side in the first. He did it again in the 5th. Big Bird dominant outing on the hill. The biggest bird of them all for post 20. Gave up 1 hit, and it was a bunt. That one will give a pitcher rounding into form here, the University of Minnesota Crookston freshman. And that's going to do it. That was the 3rd out of the inning. So before we can get this, there we go. The game is over. We're back on the stream. Thanks for joining us, folks. A little bit of confusion there. The power went out at John Randall Field. Power did not go out in the Wahpeton Bats, though. 10-0 in both games. They sweep Ada. That's 20-0, my Breckenridge math tells me, on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. What a doubleheader for post 20. 6-0. I'm Robert Wanek on B92.7. Again, I'm sorry about the glitching in the 5th and final inning tonight. The power went out at John Randall. But we're back, and we're going to do a brief Miller Realty post-game show. It's late. I got to get home to my baby boy. I was in the sweltering heat all day on the field. But, man, it's worth it when Post 20 puts on a show like that. 10-0 both games. Quick break, and we'll be back with our Miller Realty post-game show.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you want. Builder's First Source is your source for acclimated entry systems and all your building needs.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanek at the iconic JR, my favorite ballpark when it comes to American Legion baseball. Having a blast. Wahpeton sweeps Ada by scores of 10-0 and 10-0. 20 spot on post 26. Post 20, on the other hand, improves to 6-0. 4-0 during their home tournament. 2-0 tonight. Couldn't have asked for a better start for the boys of summer. I was down on the field filming our docuseries at KBMW for the first game, miking up some of the players, getting some action shots, and then joining you guys in the booth for the nightcap. More of the same from Wahpeton. This is your Miller Realty post-game show. Let's take a look at the Wahpeton stats here. Caden Kappas, he goes 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He reached twice by error and scored. Skylar Blado, 2 walks and 2 runs. Jackson Fleeflet, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. That gives him 4 doubles in this doubleheader. Just missed a pair of homers off the fence. The other 2 doubles, 1 hopped. Cooper Klosterman, he singles and scores a run. The first game, Cooper Klosterman doubled. Aiden Hayek, he triples to get this party started, scores a run. He also singles, so he's 2 for 2. And then we have Avery Malmy, who subbed in for him. Fielder's choice up the middle. He came around to score. Nick Langenwalter in this one goes 1 for 2, single, stolen base, walk. Joe Brew, he struck out, but he reached in his first at-bat because it was a pass ball. Throwing error allowed him to advance. Ended up scoring a run. And Miles Hinckley, he goes 0 for 2 in the 9-hole. Played some center field tonight. Who else did we have subbing at the end of the game and got a hit up the middle? That was Braxton Pauly. He comes in and pinch hits, laces a liner up the middle for an RBI. And Wendy Kappas is leading the charge as they do their post-game laps. Fastest player on the team, followed by her brother, Caden Kappas, and her other brother, Eli Kappas. They're at the front of the pack, and a whole gang of post-20 players having fun out there. Feels good to be undefeated. So the boys are going to have a nice evening tonight after taking care of business, and really starting to come together. Good chemistry on defense, and lots of weapons on offense. Really no let-up in the lineup. That's kind of been the theme so far. So let's take a look at your Essentia Health player of the game. In this one, we'll go with Jackson Fleeflet. He has not gotten it yet through 6 games, and he gets a pair of doubles, one of them off the top of the fence to pretty much dead center field, just to the right of the Green Monster. He scores 2 runs. Jackson Fleeflet is your Essentia Health player of the game. Essentia Health here with you. And your Red River Agency play of the game, Nick Langenwalter is going to pick it up for the 2nd time this season. There was a soft pop-up that went over Jaden King's head on the pitcher's mound. Langenwalter came charging in from second base. Despite all the spin on that baseball, he barehanded it, submarine throw to first. He's playing great at third and second. That's your Red River Agency player of the game, courtesy of Nick Langenwalter. Thank you to our trusted hometown agents. Wahpeton 10-0 in the nightcap versus Ada. They remain undefeated. I'm Robert Wanek, signing off from the iconic John Randall Field.
Ever notice how people in the Midwest always want the opposite of what the weather is doing? When it's warm outside, you want it cold inside. And when it is cold outside, you want it warm. Thanks to Acclimated Entry System from Bayer Build Woodworks and Builder's First Source, you can have exactly what you want. Hundreds of styles, all designed for the Midwest. Acclimated Entry Systems from Bayer Build Woodworks are the quality performance doors you need with the beauty and protection you